So after that women's singles, we turn our attention to women's doubles, and it's a brand new pair in only their second tournament together. Huang Dongping and Wenmei up against Greysia Polii and Apriyani Rahayu of Indonesia. The Indonesian pair having won the French Open earlier this year. Well, as far as the destination Dubai rankings are concerned, drama here in Hong Kong, because the number 2 on the list there, Matsutomo and Takahashi, the Olympic champions, lost in the first round despite being the number 2 seeds. And that means that they will be overtaken by Fukushima and Hirota, the World Championships silver medalists. They will swap places, and with only 2 pairs from each country allowed at the Super Series finals, it means the Olympic champions will not get the invitation to go to Dubai. Now, of course, with in fact 4 Japanese pairs on that top 10, it means that we have to go down to the top 10, and Yu Xiaohan and Huang Yaxiong will qualify. They go above the pair from Chinese Taipei. So lots of drama in the women's doubles in this final tournament as far as destination Dubai rankings and qualifying for the end of year finale. Now, as far as the women's doubles draw is concerned, we only had 4 different nations involved at quarterfinal stage. 3 pairs from China, 3 pairs from Japan, and 5 seeds. By semi-final stage, 2 seeds, both in the top half, and 3 different nations, because there was 2 Chinese pairs. One of the Chinese pairs has already got through, and that's the reigning world champions, Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan. So the bottom half of the draw, an all unseeded affair. And for Li Wenmei, she has a possibility, if she wins today's match with Huang Dongping, of becoming the youngest ever player to reach a women's doubles Super Series tournament final. Now, the record is currently held by the player who's already in the final, Chen Qingcheng, because she reached the final of the Australian Open last year when 18 years, 11 months and 20 days. And I can tell you that the tall Li Wenmei would, well, she's 18 years and 23 days today. Now, this will be the first meeting between the 2 pairs. So in other words, she only turned 18 earlier this month. Joan Liang from Hong Kong, our umpire for this. Victor Wong will be the service judge. So Li Wenmei, fresh from medal success, 2 bronze medals at the recent World Junior Championships in Yogyakarta. And quite incredibly, this is only their 2nd tournament in this partnership with Huang Dongping. And there she is, Huang Dongping, a 22-year-old from Meishan in Nan'an City in Fujian province. Now, don't pay any attention to that ranking, 355. That's because they have, as I've just explained, only played 1 tournament together, and they lost first round last week at the China Super Series, losing out to Fukushima and Hirota, the Japanese pair that I was telling you have now qualified for the Super Series finals. So only just 18 years of age from Hubei province. Tall athletes. That's about 5'9". Now, they've had a great tournament so far. 3 games in the first match against Ashwini Ponnappa and the left-handed Siki Reddy. Then beat the defending champions, the number 3 seeds, Camilla Yu and Christina Pedersen. And remember, they, of course, won the silver medal at last year's Olympic Games. Beat the number 5 seeds yesterday, Tanaka and Yonemoto, who won the Indian Open earlier this year. So as far as Greysia Polii is concerned, 30 years of age now, born in Jakarta but brought up in Manado, right in the north of Sulawesi. Partner, Apriyani Rahayu, is 19 years of age. Now, no women's doubles pair from Indonesia has ever won the Hong Kong Open. And you've got to go back 21 years since the last time a pair from Indonesia was in the women's doubles final here. 1996. Isolina and Lomban. Well, they've had tough matches in the last 2 rounds. An hour and 26 minutes against Chang Ye Na and Jung Kyung-eun, who in the first round beat Matsutomo and Takahashi, the Japanese Olympic champions. And now not going to the Super Series finals. In the quarterfinal yesterday, they beat the winners of the Korean Super Series, Hwang Ya-xiong and Yu Si-Yao-han, by virtue of their quarterfinal yesterday. As I was telling you, they have now qualified for the Super Series finals.
On my right, Greysia Apriyani, Rahayu, Indonesia. And on my left, Wenmei, Dongping, China. Dongping to serve to Greysia Polii.
So 2 unseeded combinations. Well, if you look on and judge opinions on paper, which is never a good idea in sport, you'd have to say that the Indonesian pair are favourites for this, because they have won 2 titles this year, the Thailand Masters Grand Prix Gold and the French Super Series, whereas their opponents only playing a second ever tournament together. Wang Dongping is on court for a second time today. She lost her mixed doubles semi-final with Wang Yilu to Sheng Shiwei and Wang Ya-xiong. And a year ago, Wang Dongping was beaten in the final here. Service fault called on Apriyani Rahayu. Struck above the waist, says the service judge. Eng Hian, Indonesian coach. Good rally. That's good pressure from the front of the court from Greysia Polii. Looking to reach her 9th Super Series tournament final. What would be an 8th in women's doubles. Tao Xiaoming, coach for the Chinese pair. Well, a year ago, Dongping reached the final here with Huang. That was their second Super Series tournament final in 2 weeks. I was talking a week ago with my friend and colleague Steve Peterson about all the changes in partnerships and the experimentation of who's playing with who. Chinese pairs all swapping round, and the Korean pairs seem to be swapping round as well. And I have to say I was surprised that Huang Dongping and Huang were not kept together. But then I've never really had the opportunity to watch this 18-year-old Wenmei. Oh my goodness, that's gone miles wide. Got the blue carpet. Clash of rackets, and that one won't see another shuttle. Well, that's obviously why it hit the blue carpet. It's already broken, that racket. Yeah. Well, there you go. No wonder she couldn't control it. So 4 straight points to go into the lead. That's such a good serve. Oh, this is a very good run of points. 6 straight points. Oh, good backhand. And that's gone wide. Each of the last 9 points. Well, Polii is asking for the shuttle to be changed. Chinese pair don't want to do so. Yeah. My goodness me. 3-6 down to 11-6 up. So on a run of 8 straight points, what can the Indonesian pair do to stop this?
11-6. Play.
Oh my goodness, she's gone down, she's up again. Oh, that's incredible recovery. I don't think she tripped. I thought she just lost her balance, Wang Dongping. Yeah, there we go. Partner very astute. High lift to give her partner time to get back up again. Well, it's now 10 straight points. No, she is impressive for a player that's just turned 18. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was very, very ambitious. Well, finally the run comes to an end, but 11 straight points has put a totally different complexion on this opening game. Well, the Indonesian pair are not adverse to defending. In fact, it's very much their style of play, wearing down opponents, more and more defence. They're simply not able to cope with the power and variation of the attacking play from this young Chinese pair. And I think the Indonesian combination need to think about plan B. More service error. First of the match. Very astute from Wang Dongping. Missed it. Oh, they've both got shoulders heavily strapped, haven't they? Well, with the Last two matches, both lasting over an hour and 26 minutes, and an hour and 15 minutes yesterday. I'm not surprised the muscle's a little bit achy. Oh, behind the back. Oh, yes. Oh, typical Indonesian style. Longest rally of the match so far. Oh, well taken. That is so well taken. At the front of the court from Huang Dongping. Look, she launches herself towards the net in an effort to keep that going in a downward direction. Take it early. Terrific play. Oh, yes. Oh, he must be fairly pleased with their performance so far. That's a good return of serve. Game point opportunities. Well, from 3-6 down, this young Chinese pair have totally dominated. Good flick serve. Another long rally. She's run off and changed her racket, Greysia Polii. Back on court, extraordinary. And that's long. They win the rally. Dongping saying to her partner, didn't even notice she'd gotten off the court. It's a big gap. Longest running of the match so far as well, 39 shots. That's gone long. And the opening game, 21-11 to Huang Dongping and Wenmei. "18 minutes for game number 1.
实我还是一样管我，这边你们顺我，往前顶一点，他们说你们不紧，
反正矮个他有点怕。
一定要迎上你正步，让他拖在后面，这样杀进，把中板上看住了，超一点人慢慢上。
主要是中场我们打得好，保证好跟中场打底，矮个跟防守，不要给他进攻机会，多攻就有。
Second game. Level. Play.
Well, I know it probably goes against the grain of the Indonesian pair to change their normal tactics, but I don't see any other way for them to win this semi-final right now, because I think this young Chinese pair are just too good in their attacking play. Well, it doesn't look so far as if the Indonesians are willing to change their tactics. Oh. That's her second service error. Oh my goodness, they almost hit each other. That's much better. Good smash from Rahayu. I like a variation on serve too. Yeah, miss hit on the backhand from Greysia Polii. That looked a little bit nervous to me. She really has been a dominant force at the front of the court, Huang Dongping. A good anticipation at the front of the court is why she's such a fine mixed doubles player as well. Oh, that's good. Yeah, they need to do more of that, the Indonesians. Start hunting the shuttle. Look for opportunities to attack. Unbelievable. Fabulous rally. Oh, the reactions, both defensively and that final shot. Well, I said earlier that she launched herself towards the net. There's another example there. Good defense. Well, I'm beginning to understand why the Chinese coaching staff have paired these two players together. I hadn't realised what a talent Wenmei was. I haven't really seen her. I didn't see her in her first round match last week. And I've only been watching her this week. Good rally. Oh, it's a very good rally and a delightful little block to finish it off from Huang Dongping. 2-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first. And it was the longest rally of the match so far as well.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coach.
That's delightful, isn't it?
Chart,
Little
coach.
block.
Service over. 10, 11.
Well, I just sense that the momentum might be beginning to shift. Huang Dongping doesn't like her opponent's serve. Was the umpire speaking in English there or Chinese? I couldn't make it out. Six of the last 7 points to the Indonesian pair. Oh, well, well. Oh, I don't think it was Greysia Polii's fault. Her opponent appeared to be ready. She served. And then Wenmei said I wasn't ready. Oh yes, that's the little block again, the change of pace. Absolutely delightful. One fast one, then the little block. There's the pressure. And then the change of pace. Good return. It's interesting that all 4 players on court have actually medalled at World Junior Championships, including Greysia Polii. Greysia Polii, 30 years of age now, but... Oh, service fault called. Second time she's been faulted for striking the shuttle above the waist. Greysia Polii winning her World Junior Championship silver and bronze medal in 2004 in Vancouver. So the development pathway through World Junior Championships is doing a wonderful job. all. Good rally. That's a good drop. Yeah, this is much, much more impressive now from the Indonesians. Attacking play, and attacking play on the Chinese youngster, Wenmei. Oh, once again, the umpire warning Polii when it's the receiver really needs to get ready a little quicker. It's good pressure from the front of the court from Huang Dongping. It was a miss hit from Wenmei. Oh, it was an ambitious shot to try. That's well played. And back level. Oh my goodness, she played that off the floor. Unbelievable. What a rally. This is crucial too. Well, it's got to be near the longest rally of the match, I would think. Indeed, it was the longest rally of the match. Oh, she played that while she was sitting on the floor. Somebody's using a flash on their camera or phone. Very distracting for the players. Well, Greysia Polii seems to be flicking most of the time at the moment. 2-point advantage and 2 points away from taking this second game. There's another flick. Yeah, surely the Chinese pair realise she's flicking all the time. I'd take the receiving stance. A foot back in court. Oh, that's a good flick serve. $19 all. Well, she's been superb at the front of the court today. Oh, don't celebrate too soon. Good serve. Oh, that's a super net shot as well. Match point opportunity. And an opportunity for Wenmei to become the youngest ever finalist in the Super Series women's doubles. Well, there is only the one match point opportunity. Good flick serve again. Short. Yeah, that's well saved. 20 all extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Yeah, a little wry smile from the Chinese coach, Tao Xiaoming. Oh my goodness. Well, it was a very, very good low serve from Apriyani. So just having saved a match point, now the Indonesians a game point opportunity to send this to a decider. Well, celebrating almost as if she'd won. all. Who can hold their nerve? Well, she's made 2 service errors. Can she get a good serve away? Yes, she can. Well, that goes down as a missed opportunity. So now a second game point opportunity for Polii and Rahayu. And they convert, it's 1 game all. And we will be treated to a third and deciding game. 23-21, having survived a match point. And the Indonesian pair of Polii and Rahayu will fight in the deciding game. My goodness me, what a tight second game that was. So the umpire calls for the start of the third and deciding game. My goodness me, what drama at the end of that second game. Match point opportunity for the Chinese youngsters. Couldn't convert. Oh my goodness. Now it's gone long. Well, this is going to be a real test of character of Wenmei. Having only just turned 18. Having had a match point opportunity to become the youngest ever women's doubles finalist at a Super Series tournament. Can she now regroup and get herself back in form? Not that she ever really lost form, but it's tough psychologically when you've been on the verge of victory and have to come back out for a third game and in essence start all over again. That's a good return of serve. Well, they surely must start to realise that Greysia Polii is basically flicking every time she serves. Oh, service fault called. Struck above the waist. First time that Wenmei has been called a fault on her serve. She's made 2 service errors, but the first time she's been faulted. Yeah, they're really targeting the Chinese youngster now, the Wenmei. Well, this match has got a completely different feel about it now. This is an important rally. It's a long rally too. I reckon this must be the longest of the match. Oh, that's just so ambitious. Lost patience in the end. I said it's got a different feel about it, different style. Yeah, quite clearly the longest rally of the match so far. And the feel is that the Indonesians are now very much in command. Well, once again, the umpire warning Polii. Li Wenmei looked to me as if she was ready. There's more spring in everything they're doing at the moment. The Indonesian pair are even sort of wiping their faces with their towels in a very positive way. What a contrast to the opening game. And that's possibly why she's been flick serving, because that was a shocker. 5 straight points. It's gone long. I do think it's very, very important that the Chinese youngsters actually start to try and close down this gap before the change of ends. but they can't. And it's a 7-point advantage for Greysia Polii and Apriyani Rahayu here in the deciding game. 5 minutes shy of the hour mark. So the Indonesian pair looking very much to me as if they're on a bit of a roll. Oh my goodness. Yeah. She's struggling now. I did suggest that it might be difficult for her psychologically, having had that match point opportunity in the second. Not really experienced at the senior level of the game. Yeah. Well, they know it'll be hard work. Well, that's what they've got to continue to do. Dongping and Wenmei just keep hitting the shuttle in a downward direction. Yeah, that got Apriyani in her torso. Oh, my goodness. Lucky net cord. Now, what's happening here? Are they asking for the doctor?
OK，緊。
I think that was, I couldn't make it out, but I think there was discussion in Chinese about calling for the medical team. Certainly got a very nasty bruise on her calf muscle there. Now the Chinese coach has come onto court. That isn't allowed. You can see his tracksuit trousers just to the left there of his player. Something wrong with the ankle. The ankle's not been strapped, so it wasn't an existing problem. Now this really shouldn't be allowed. The deputy referee, Philip Lee from Singapore, should tell the Chinese coach to go and sit in his coaching chair. Well, there's quite a discussion going on about this injury. Well, I certainly didn't see any incident where the ankle may have given way. We've got more medics dashing onto court. We don't have a set time in the sport of badminton that an injury timeout can last. Yeah, now the Chinese coach, Tao Jiamin, has been sent back to his coach's chair. The Chinese manager is now courtside. Well, by the grimace on her face, there's definitely, well, there's obviously a concern. Oh, this delay. Some of our VIPs looking very concerned. Well, I think, has she had a bit of strapping? Yes, she's got some strapping now on that foot. It seemed to be the arch of her foot rather than the ankle. Well, the fans obviously very happy that she looks as if she's okay to continue. I wonder how long that was, that medical timeout. Well, certainly seemed to be moving okay in that rally. Certainly the delay has probably halted the rhythm of the Indonesians. Yeah. Is she going for a flick again? Yes, she is. but all the damage had been done prior to that. That's good. Oh my goodness. Well, that seemed to me to be a desperation shot. Trying a block across court. So the 7-point advantage is restored. It was 7-point advantage at the change of ends in this deciding game. Still alert at the front of the court, Huang Dongping. That's nice. The experienced Greysia Polii just smiling at her partner as if to say, it's okay, keep relaxed, keep doing what we're doing and we'll be okay. Reassurance from the more experienced player. Yet another flick serve. Well, she was asked to cover a fair amount of court in that rally. Wenmei. Didn't seem to be too hampered in her movement. And another flick serve. Yeah, very good. Just apologises for hitting her opponent. Two points away from a second Super Series tournament final this year. Oh, that's nice. That was a great defensive shot. And then makes an error at the front of the court, where up until now she's been so good. So, having survived a match point in the second game, now Polii and Rahayu have 6 match points themselves. Oh my goodness. Second match point opportunity. This time they convert, and Greysia Polii and Apriyani Rahayu come through a marathon match, surviving a match point in the second game to come through 21-15 in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 13 minutes. Confirmation of the scoreline: 11-21, 23-21, 21-15 in the deciding game. And the winners of the French Super Series have a chance to add to that list of achievements tomorrow in the final here in Hong Kong. So after that match lasting an hour and 13 minutes, with Polii and Rahayu coming through in 3 games, surviving that match point, we now turn our attention to men's singles. And it's a repeat of the All England final. The All England final, of course, won by Lee Chong Wei. Today, he's the number 8 seed up against the number 6 seed, Shi Yuqi. Now, as far as the Destination Dubai rankings are concerned, the fact that Chen Long is already through to the final, beating Anders Antonsen earlier today, means that Chen Long, a week ago, just over a week ago, was number 20 in the Super Series standings. By virtue of the fact that he won last week, he's through to the final this week in Hong Kong. He now goes high enough on the rankings to qualify, and he pushes out Hong Kong's Wang Wing-Ki. So, of course, it doesn't really matter where everybody finishes the year, but I think Song Wan-ho will be absolutely delighted that he will finish the year as the number 1 on the Super Series standings. It means he will get the number 1 seeded position at those Dubai finals. But Chen Long, having qualified for the Super Series finals with a last-minute rush in the last 2 tournaments of the year. Well done to him. And there is confirmation that he beat Anders Antonsen, the young Dane, who earlier today was appearing in his 3rd Super Series tournament semi-final this year. So as you can see, from quarter-final stage, there was only 5 different nations and 5 seeds, just 1 in the top half. 2 qualifiers, or players promoted from the qualifying, both in the bottom half of the draw. So here comes Shi Yuqi and Lee Chong-wei, hoping that he will be able to make it through to his 8th final here at the Hong Kong Open. 4 times